let me tell you about my day. I go to work, and the first thing that happens is I get accosted by Dave. Little story about Dave, if you don't know Dave. He drives a Grand Marquis, okay? You already know the kind of guy I'm talking about right now. But he thinks it's a police car. So, you know, he tells me all these things that he's going to do to transform it into a police car. And then I tell him how utterly ridiculous he is. And then he tries to fist fight me. And that's basically the gist of it. Do you have like certain relationships with people? I don't know. So I'm trying to punch into the punch clock, and he's running up to me. He's telling me about how he did a brake job on the car. He had a brake job done, okay, by his Hamisher mechanic that keeps on giving him lifetime warranties. I got the brakes done on my car. He goes, you wouldn't believe the difference in the performance. I know. He's the guy. You understand? He's the guy that puts racing stripes on his car, and all of a sudden his car goes faster. I said, oh yeah? You got to entertain him for a little bit, and then you got to drop a bomb on him. So he says to me, yeah, the brakes are Robestis. He goes, I only put premium. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, you're the asshole that does that? And when they tell me I got brake pads, I said, give me the ones that were made in India by a 3-year-old. I don't care. Just give me the cheapest brake pad you got. I put ceramic brake pads on my car. Okay. Thank you for identifying yourself as biggest living moron. Because that's what you need on a Toyota Camry. He's telling me the best brakes, the best this. I said, Dave, at the end of the day, all those brakes were made in China, and I walked away. Just had like a look of disgust on my face. I feel like this thrushing breeze as he runs up behind me, and I know he's going to take a swing, so I speed up a little bit. I do like a speed walk. I might have even ducked. I just had it already. I got to put up with this moron, and then I got to hear people that can continually talk about this submarine. Am I still hearing about this fucking submarine to this day? I need coffee, guys. Come on. I'll tell you something right now. You know what pisses me off about this whole submarine thing? I said, you're talking about people with billions of dollars. Can you go fuck a hooker somewhere? This is why I gotta have $1 billion. I gotta show people how it's done right. Can you imagine somebody got so tired of banging hookers that they decided to try to go see the Titanic? A big lump of shit on the bottom of the sea. That's what it is at this point. You want to see a big rusty heap? Come over here. I'll show you my Mercury. The dive to the bottom of the motherfucking ocean. For some reason, billionaires, they want to go down. They want to go up. I want to get laid. If I'm gonna take eyewitness news with me when I become a billionaire. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the news. Channel 12, Long Island News. I'm saying this is how a billionaire is supposed to live. We're not going in submarines. Okay, I'm not trying to break the land speed record. Okay, I'm getting blown during this interview. Do you want it or not? Anyway. Then I eat my lunch, tuna fish sandwich. I'm getting depressed just thinking about it. come home and I'm driving down my block. I hear buzzing. As I get closer and closer, I drool on myself. Just put me in a nursing home, please. I'd be fine. You know how a lot of guys, they're not going to put me in a nursing home. Yeah. I can't wait to get to a nursing home. Okay, we're gonna play a little game called Old Man Farts Incoming. I am gonna torture the staff. I tell you right now, when they get me to a nursing home, the first thing I do is I drop a Tom Carvel into my underwear. Oh, not my problem. This is what we're paying for. You ever go try to find a home for an elderly relative? Like, God damn, it's $10,000 a month. It's like, yeah, that's right. You gotta pay somebody to clean the shit out of Grandpa's asshole. I don't know. I saw a TikTok video of a guy that launched a dump across the room into the toilet. I said, now this is an Olympic event. They probably took down the video already because for some reason you can't have anything good in this world. I showed it to my wife. She got all disgusted. I'm like, really? At this point in your life? Anyhow, I come home. I'm like, there's a cloud. You ever go to Las Vegas and they spray you with mist everywhere you go? I come home, my house is surrounded by a cloud. I'm like, oh, wow, I live in a rainforest now? I'm like, what's going on? I roll down the window. My wife's got the power washer going. Okay, this is where I feel like taking the car, throwing it into like fourth gear and going straight into a brick wall. And disengaging the airbags just before we hit. My wife's got the power washer on. I'm going to make a blanket statement right now. There's not a woman on planet Earth that should be able to use a power washer. I'm sorry, women, you're out. A man's got to say it. I'm like, what's going on here? This is what I got to come home to. I go to the back. We have a patio in the backyard with pavers. Not Nikola pavers. Pave your way. Da-da-da. Pave your way. The pavers from like 20 years ago. So they're very brittle. Do you understand? She's got the power wash. I don't know. The engine's doing $9,000. She's got the power wash stream on water jet. And she's blasting out. You know how people put down pavers and then they lay down sand and then you take a broom and you brush the sand over the pavers, and that's meant to hold the pavers in place and keep dirt and debris from falling between the cracks. My wife has successfully blasted every grain of sand out from in between the pavers. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're turning my backyard into a ruins. There's a pile of sand, almost like a beach at the end of my patio. From all the sand she blasted out. She turns off I've been doing this for hours. I said, yeah, it takes a long time to fuck up a patio. I said, you can't do this. What are you doing? You're so negative. Well, yeah, a little bit right now. I said, you're blasting all the sand out. Now people are going to walk and all the pavers are going to shake loose. They're going to shake back and forth. They're going to vibrate. You're driving me bananas here. It was all dirty. I said, do you know what's going to get down in there? Busted leaves, dirt, everybody that drags in, chewy shit is all going to go between the cracks now. And so the sand that you took out will be replaced by filthy dirt and maggots. I don't know. I went back. I hopped back in my car and I went and got an oil change. I don't do oil changes anymore, by the way. Sorry, it's not worth it. I get in the car, I throw the AC on. I head down to this Jiffy Lube. I go in there, there's women changing oil. Do you understand what I'm saying here? I'm like, okay, blown engine in T-minus 15 minutes. I got news for you right now. When I go to get, if I go to a mechanic shop and a woman comes up to me, I know how it sounds, okay? I throw the car in reverse and I do that maneuver that Michael Knight did with Knight Rider. Okay, where he spins the car around and then seamlessly puts it into drive. I'm out of there. Okay, as a matter of fact, I call Blue Thunder in. Okay, wasn't that the name of the show? Anyway, the guy actually, my old car, my Mazda, smoked so bad. I actually drove to this place. It's a Jiffy Lube, right? And the guy came out. He was eating a sandwich. He said, "Oh, we can't take that car in here." And I'm looking at him. I'm like, "There's smoke pouring out from under the hood. Just so you know." There was an oil leak from the manifold that went directly onto the exhaust header. And basically, I don't know how to explain it to you. It was like a rolling New Jersey Turnpike. The guy comes out to me. He's like, like eating a sandwich. Fat bastard from hell. So yeah, I'm here for an oil change. He's like, he looks at the smoke. I was like, yeah, oil change. He's like, we can't bring that in the shop with it smoking like that. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes in, he goes in. I got to talk to my manager. He goes inside. I don't know. Why don't you wash that down with a Yoo-hoo? You fat bastard from hell. If you're going to eat a hoagie sandwich like that, you better have a Yoo-hoo in tow. Anyway, he comes back. My manager won't let me bring it in. He says it might blow up. I said, what are you talking about, blow up? Isn't that a little dramatic? I said, you know what? Fuck you guys. I'm out of here. I swear to God, I felt really, really kind of like at the lowest point in my life. I said, I can't even get a Jiffy Lube. That's why I'm saying, you guys think you got problems. You have no idea. So whatever. I go down to the Jiffy Lube. The guy tells me they try to scare you away so they don't have to do any work. I see 7 techs sitting around on their toolboxes. I see 7 toolboxes sitting on toolboxes. It's gonna be like 40 minutes. And he was astonished by my reply. I was like, oh, I said, great. And he was like, uh-oh. He's like, all right, pull into bay 1. So I go in there and I don't know, they come up to me. I say, listen, I'm going to be quite, this is exactly what I said to the person. I said, I'm going to be quite honest with you. I want you to do an oil change and a filter change, and that's it. I am broke. I told it just like this. For a man to say this, it's like kicking your ego in the balls. I said, I am a broke, and your pride and your dignity, flushing them down the toilet. I'm flat broke. So, it's just going to be an oil filter change and an oil change. Yes. With conventional oil, thank you. The cheapest one you have. And then next thing you know, they got the hood open. They're checking the acidity of my battery. They come out. It's like a whole group of people come out. It's like Cirque du Soleil dancing around my car. And we're going to check your Freon now. Checking Freon, check. They have this whole thing going on. I'm like, what's going on? I'm on my phone. I just want to be on my phone watching a video. I don't want to talk to anybody. They're coming up to me. They're like, do you realize this is the specific gravity of your antifreeze is about 0.85? I said, listen, guy, I'm watching dogs try to suck their own dick on TikTok. I don't give a shit. Okay, we're going to ask you to turn on your car. Okay, first they tell you turn off the car. Okay, now turn on your car. Now we're going to do a light check. I'm like, a light check? What are you talking about? Turn on your headlights. Click. Blinker. Blinker. Okay, we're going to check the back. Brake lights. Left. Blinker this. Blinker that. I'm like, just change my fucking oil, please. I got to get out of here. Turn off the car. Okay, we're going to need you to turn on the car. Why don't you guys replace the starter motor while you're at it? Because it's smoking like the rest of the goddamn car. They're running around. They're checking the pressure on the tires. I'm just like, whatever. I don't know. Then they ask. Then they. At the end of the day, it was $50. I know, you're Johnny Oil Change. Oh, I change the oil myself. Yeah, so I'll take the ride to Walmart because Walmart has the cheapest oil, right? If you're going to do this right. So do you understand I have to... You ever have a place that you got to go through, but you got to drive through a neighborhood Rambo wouldn't fly his helicopter through? Okay, we have neighborhoods like that on Long Island. Okay? We have legendary streets on Long Island that you don't drive down. We're talking drive-bys. It's a lot better now, believe it or not. There's less crime now because there's no more testosterone on planet Earth. That's right. So I got to drive there. So I got to drive to this place, burn gas. Then I got to shop at Walmart. Do I have to even say any more? Which is jam-packed to the hilt. Like it always is. Filled with the finest citizens of Long Island that you've ever seen in your life. Anyhow. You come home, you gotta jack up the fucking car. Do you understand? Where do you put the jack stands? You know, I love jacking up my Mustang. Okay, I got a cross member under there. I throw the jack under. I jack it up. I got frame rails. Well, half frame rails. I throw the jack stands under. Ba-boom. I got to jack up this Nissan Rogue. There's like every point that you put the jack, you start jacking it up and it just crumples. I'm like, wow, I just folded the A-arm in half. Look at that. Looks like a extendo job today. Fucking thing. I gotta jack it up. Okay, then I gotta get under the goddamn cocksucker. I'm getting filthy dirty over here. This oil always goes all over the place. I love it when they put the oil filter. You unscrew the oil filter and the oil drips down, it hits the frame rail, flows over here, hits another wire, flows over here, flows. By the time you drain the oil, it's all over the engine bay before it even hits the floor. And you're running around with the oil pan like this, and there's oil dripping over here and oil dripping over here. It's like the rainforest from hell. Then you get the whole thing back together and you got to dispose of the oil. Listen, guys, we used to dump it right behind the shed. I'm over here driving it to the auto parts store. Huh? And then when you get to the auto parts store, oh, sorry, we're not taking oil today. Oh, very convenient. I'm just going to uncap it and dump it all the way out to my car. You're not taking oil today. You know how many times I go to this Hamish goddamn auto parts store? They're not taking oil today. Now I go back home with the oil. It sits by my garbage cans for, I don't know, for a decade. Until my son kicks the soccer ball and it falls over and dumps all over the goddamn sidewalk there. There you have it. I don't know. My son he's Ronaldo Cristiano of killing plants with a soccer ball. Okay, never mind scoring goals. We have all these plants out there, these potted plants. I paid 49 rip-off dollars for. It's target practice for my son. Oh yeah, no, you have no idea. I hang him hanging on like a wrought iron hook out here. The other day, it's laying on the floor. What happened? What happened? Why is my beautiful flower pot decimated? Oh, Dad, I scored a goal. Okay, fantastic. And that's that kind of thing that it's a new object in the backyard. So if I open up the back door, my dog will come running out and pee on it. If you get something new, for some reason, something new enters the backyard, my dog's got to run and pee on it. I tell you what, this guy brought over this JBL speaker they were setting up for the party. Chewy ran over and peed on it. You think I said anything? Once the bass started pumping, it smelled like a goddamn urinal from Jones Beach back there. If I'm here to tell you. Anyhow, these guys got me in there for, I don't know. I get my oil changed and I just drive out of there. $50. Best money ever spent. Best money ever spent. And then as you drive out, they're trying to get you for a tip. Okay, sir, everything checks out. We did the 100-page checklist, and we just hope you have a great day. And this, that, my tires are spinning. I feel like saying, yeah, stop your bullshit and just, I don't know, do a rolling burnout in a Nissan Rogue. I don't know if I told you about my new passion in life. I go on TikTok and I just, as I'm scrolling through, you know how it's like, they'll be like the hottest chick you've ever seen in your goddamn life. As I scroll through TikTok, I'm like, am I ever going to get to the end? I dream of one day where I'm scrolling and all of a sudden it just stops. And it says, you have reached the end. You have watched 25 billion videos. And congratulations, you are the biggest loser on planet Earth. I feel you never get to the end. So every time now I scroll and it's like it's a smoking hot chick. Chicks are hotter than ever, by the way. I don't know what happened. I'll write like, if you dropped another 15 pounds, you would be absolute perfection. And then I keep scrolling to the next hot chick, and then I do it again. I said, let me hand out a couple mental breakdowns today. This is a good way to spread joy through the universe. And I used to troll on the internet, and then I got away from trolling. And you know how fun trolling is? I used to sit there and just laugh in my chair as I hit enter and drop the bomb on somebody. It's just so much fun. Am I an asshole? I've been watching this like holistic lady on TikTok. Her name's Barbara O'Neill. I like what she's putting down, you know what I mean? The cure for cancer, apricot seeds. Apricot and apple seeds. Who knew? You just heard it here first. Bidhead 1000 told you the cure for cancer. You're welcome. Hey, you're welcome the world. How about that right now? Yeah, apricot seeds. They contain B17 vitamin and cyanide. Yeah, the same thing that I believe Adolf Hitler killed himself with, cyanide pills, right? So what happens is you eat the apricot seed, the cancer cells see that B17 and they're like, I would like a little bit of that so I can keep growing and end this motherfucker's life. And when it gets at the B17, then it hits the cyanide and dies. Here you go. Apricot seeds, they used to be marketed in health food stores next to a book by this guy that it was basically a book about how to win against cancer. And then for some reason the government restricted the ability to put those two things together. I don't know. Anyway, she tells me, listen. She tells me about Celtic salt. I'm taking Celtic salt now. I know. For hydration. Every time I drink water, I piss it out. Let me be a little more accurate. I drink a lot of water, and then when I go to take a piss, I piss it all out. And then I can't stop the dribble of piss. And I put the helmet back in the underwear. And if next thing you know, my underwear's full of piss, and then the front of my pants are full of piss. Are we here to be honest with each other? It's disgusting. And then I got to go in the bathroom and towel off. Unless you want to be that guy walking around smelling like a urinal cake. Number one. And with a big stain on the front of their pants. I mean, how many times can you spill water on yourself? When I got to start every conversation with that, hey, before we start, I spilled water on myself. And the guy's like, yeah, that happens every day, huh? I'm very clumsy. You know? He's like, oh yeah, wow. Why does it smell like raw asparagus over here? Got me. So anyway, I'm like, why am I drinking all this water and I still feel completely depleted and dehydrated? I said, then I hear Barbara O'Neill talk about this Celtic salt. Put a little Celtic salt on your tongue. What's the story with Celtic salt? It's got 3 magnesiums in it, right? It's 82 minerals in Celtic salt. Are you falling asleep? You don't have anything better to do? So magnesium apparently is a water-hungry molecule. You take the Celtic salt, it goes into the bloodstream, goes through the digestive enzymes into the bloodstream, and then your cells take the magnesium and hold the magnesium, because that's what cells do. And the magnesium wants water. So then you drink water and the water goes right into the cells. Super hydration. Aren't you excited? Then she told me about castor oil. I've been rubbing castor oil all over my face. I don't know. Maybe you can tell my face looks like a French fry machine. And that's it. I used to have red all over here, red irritation inside my beard, all over here and whatnot. I put castor oil. I tried everything. I would rub lotion into my beard. Beard butter! I love guys now that got beards. They tell me how they put beard butter in their beard. I said, do me a favor. Get away from me as fast as you can. I take this castor oil. It's like magic. Next day, no redness, no irritation. I feel great. I'm walking around. I'm like, hey, all right, here we go. I mean, you ever have your face irritated so bad that it makes you angry and stressed out? I put some of this castor oil on. Bada boom. I said, wow, this is great. I started rubbing it on my varicose vein. I said, hell, why not? Just for kicks. I got this varicose vein popping out of my leg. I went to Splish Splash the other day. Oh yeah, you have no idea. You ever been to Splish Splash? I never saw so many fucking thongs in my life. I'm like, I'm at a water park? I'm like, what is Hugh Hefner running the show around here? You have to understand something. Every girl is in a thong, and basically smoking hot. Because let's face it, no fat pig girl at home is like, I want to go to Splish Splash today. It's like, eat these powdered donuts or go to Splish Splash. So it's like every chick there is like smoking hot body, wearing a thong, and not only that, this is a pervert's paradise. Am I here to tell you right now? So, I mean, there's a staircase going up to every water slide that wraps around like this. So you're on these steep stairs hanging onto the railing, and there's an 18-year-old's thonged ass right in front of your face. You're like, everywhere you turn, you can't turn and get away from it. What am I supposed to stand on the staircase backwards? I'll look even more creepy. Everywhere I look, there's another nose holster. So I don't know, they put me on this ride where you stand on a platform, then they press a button and the platform drops out, and then you fall. But the problem is, when you get into the machine, the platform is plexiglass, so you step on it and it's slippery. I'm like, what if I'm the guy that gets into the tube and I'm like, whoa, and I fall inside the tube and like hurt my back. That's the only thing I was thinking of. That's how I knew I was too old for the water park. I said, I don't know. I'm walking around with my shirt off. I got my fat white tits hanging out. Pink nipples, orange titty hair. Okay, that are coming out like sprouts. I got a mole over here. I'm so white that my moles are pink. So yes, thank you, Lord and Jesus God. I envy Spanish people so much, you know, they take off their shirt, they got a mole or something, but it's like brown, it's tan. Okay? Okay, it has hair like Peter Steele, but if I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know, I got pink moles, so it's like, what is that, a wound? I got out-of-style shorts that are too long. I realized that after going to the water park. Everybody's wearing these short shorts now. Guys are wearing short shorts with their hairy legs hanging out. Everybody looks like Chad from the 1980s. I got shorts that are too long on, but just short enough to display my beautiful varicose vein. Purple and blue popping at... That's what I'm going to tattoo over it. Purple and blue popping out at you. Come get some! What you gonna do when purple and blue pops out at you, brother? That's the tattoo. So now I'm rubbing castor oil on it like something's gonna happen. And it's shiny. Shiny. So I got a shiny varicose vein. It looks like somebody shellacked it. And I'm walking around the water park there with my bare feet. You're walking on other people's dirty bare feet everywhere. I'm like, here comes the plantar fasciitis. And I mean, the toenails are popping. My toenails like red now. They look like I don't know. I got Yosemite State Park growing out of the front of my feet. It's like redwoods. So you know, you have that. It's just like a real disgraziato scene. Just let me go to the lazy river. These rides were scaring the shit out of me, and I went to Action Park. I was like, we're going to the park. I got my stepson there, who's in the military. He's home. And so we went to Splish Splash, everybody, my son and him. And we're going into the park, and he's asking me if I'm scared. I'm like, motherfucker, I've been to Action Park. Do you understand? And now the stories are out of control. I tell him they used to have slides with razor blades on them. And you'd slide right into... a pool of lemon juice. You know, all the stories are out of control. You have no idea. There was a loop and slide. Well, there was a fucking loop and slide. And there were speedboats, and we used to yank the governor on the speedboat so the thing would do like 80. True story. And then the lifeguards would yell at you. They yell at you, stop doing that. Stop doing it. You say, come and get me, asshole. I'm doing 80. What are you going to do? You always went on that ride at the end of the day. So if they threw you out of the park, you'd be like, oh, who's going to do it anyway? So, I don't know. Here. Suck on that. I went on some of these rides at Splish Splash. It was scaring the shit out of me. I said, I don't need this. I was getting stressed out. One ride, you go straight down. I said, oh my God. My fucking hemorrhoids are doing the hop. I don't need this shit. They stick you in a tube. It's like you're sitting in the tube, your hemorrhoids are dragging on the slide. Am I here to tell you? And then my son is chickening out of the rides. You know, we walk all the way up to the what seems like the Empire State Building, going upstairs, waiting on lines. And then my son has a mental breakdown at the top of the ride. And I'm the type of guy where I'm like, you know what? Yeah, fuck this. Let's go. We don't need this. I grab him. I'm like, I'll walk him down. And then my wife's like, gets in his face. You know how much we pay? That's what she says. It's so abusive. You know how much we paid for this? Like, you're going to seemingly in your head to your death because we paid a lot of money for this. I just like, leave the kid alone. Can we go to the lazy river? He's not into it. But at the end of the day, you throw him on the ride and he has a big thrill. And it was worth it at the end of the day. Big time laughs. Anybody? What? Callahan here? Didn't want to fight me till the end of time. Here we go. What is this? Everything in the way. Is it even plugged in? I don't know. Oh, here we go. All right. Reporting for duty. And just like that, we're scanning for crimes. I tell you what, my kingdom for a microwave that when you close the door, it doesn't sound like a hand grenade going off. I gotta put in the morning, I put coffee in the microwave. You know, we're talking about 3 o'clock in the morning here. I'm gonna do some work downstairs. I take my coffee and I'm like, I put it in the microwave. I'm very quiet. I'm very considerate in the early morning. And then I close the microwave and it's like, bang! I'm like, oh, great. Next thing you know, the dog comes running over. Then my son comes out. He's got to take a piss. When you want to know the biggest advice I have for children when they wake up early in the morning, you know how they come out like this? Dada. You like hit all the lights in the house. Because all it takes is 15 seconds of bright light and they are awake. So as soon as he comes out, I like slam all the lights. I got night vision goggles that I put on. And you got to speak softly. He's like, son, what's the matter? I got to use the bathroom. Okay, go ahead, quick. Then Rita falls on your foot. Guys, do you want to do something today? Do you actually want to do something? I know I do. And I'm in the mood for PC Engine. Because what do we have over here? The Ark of the Covenant. This wonderful book that we got from Andrew. No, from Bitmap Books. Here we go. Double plug. Anyhow, I didn't say this. One of the viewers left in the comments. Why don't you do a random page in the book and play the game on the page? I was like, I thought that was a great idea. There weren't any thumbs up on the comment, but hey, let's do it. Guys, picture time. Hit me.
It's picture time.
All we need is a controller. Tap into the Edison line. Pipe through the Sansui 1010. Charging atomic batteries. Kill the lights of attrition. And move you into primetime position. Oh yeah. Here we go. Here it is. Look at that. The PC Engine box art collection. This is how it works. Very simply. All we do is flip pages. Randomly, I'm looking at you. We have two choices. Double Dragon 2, The Revenge, or Double Dungeons. Should we flip a coin? I don't think so. Let's get started. Double Dungeons. And where's Double Dragon 2? Is it called Double Dragon 2, The Revenge? Am I? Okay, guys, I'm sorry. We have to. At least they don't have Double Dragon 2 for some reason or another. But we will have a burst of nostalgia with Double Dungeons. Oh, you know, I tried to love Double Dungeons, so oh boy. Yes. Ow, 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 ow. This is a promising start. Just start, will you? Okay, yeah, pop, pop. Bip. Oh boy. Okay. Out of here, motherfucker. But look at this. We have our experience and our next experience level. Not a bad start. And it's smooth scrolling. And fast-paced action. Oh my god, look, it's a cum load. Oh my god. Did I just die? Alright. Alright, guys, listen, I'm falling asleep here. Coming in next. We got P57 and Pac-Land. I think we've done P57 before. I guess we're going to Pac-Land. I've never played this game. So, I mean, maybe there's a silver lining here. Namcat. These are good friends of Pac-Man. Oh, let's just get started here. Alright, this is 16-bit. Oh, my head! Hold on. Alright, we jump, we turn, and we die on a fire hydrant. Where's jump? How come I'm going the other way? You have to press the button to go the other way? These are the most horrendous controls I've ever Okay, so you have to press the I can't go forward. How come I can't move? I'm gonna jump in the motherfucking comments and I don't know, give this guy a good tongue lashing. And okay, it's Cybercore or Cyber Dodge. Guys, you've seen Cybercore before. We've done it before. I know how much you guys like it. But what the hell is Cyber Dodge by Token House? my God. Token House doing it big time. Yes. Hold on, I gotta see where this goes. It's a shame when PC Engine games from 1992 have better groove than music today. Yeah, baby, give it to me. Oh, yeah. Just tournament. The Barbarians. Here we go. Is my controller working? Oh, select maybe? The Barbarians it is. Versus the... Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, alright. Why am I lobbing it? I control this guy too? And this guy? Okay. A is the lob. Here we go. Ready? B. C. Hey, let me throw it at the wall. What the hell is... What's going on here? There's no rules. This is... I'm the only guy playing. I knew this was gonna happen. All right, just one more. I can't take any more. This is gonna save us. Ow! Dragon Slayer, Dragon Spirit. We can't. We've done Dragon Spirit. We can't. We can't. Another dodgeball game? 2 dodgeball games? No! No, I refuse. Next page. Military Madness Newtopia. We don't have time. We don't have time. Next page. Oh my God. Nexer or Newtopia. Can we do Nexer? We just might have enough time. Oh my God. What a way to wrap up the show. Where's Nexer? It's not on here. It's not on here. Oh, I'm calling an audible. God damn it. Are you ready to party? Yes, baby. Yes. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. Give me that bass. Give me that bass. I'll get on the drums. You ready? Here we go. Eddie Van Halen coming in. I got you. Come on. Here it comes. Here it comes. Come on, man. Come on. Get out of my life. Get out of my life. Come on. Let's go. Oh God, does it feel good. It feels so good. Here we go. Missiles. Missiles, please. Oh yeah, look at that. Pit maneuvers. We're doing pit maneuvers. Yes. Sensational! Hang on. To the lower the volume. Oh boy, it's criminal. I remember it all. We have wave, we're not going to use it. Right? We have it, but we're not going to use it. This is where it's at. The music, guys. Heat! Come on, baby, give me that heat. Oh yeah, this is high power, Jack. Come on, guys, the big battleship is coming in. He's gonna crash! He's gonna crash! Out of here! We are blowing the mothership to smithereens. Oh, there goes the attack on the planet. Give me that shield. That's right. Guys, we are super powerful right now. Give me another heat. Get that spotlight out of here. We can flip them, right? We can flip them, but we're not going to flip them. I should have went into the options and raised up the music. The guitar solo. You want to hear the guitar solo? I won't even fight. Oh, we got to fight. Oh, shit, my shield. Yes. Guy, heat is no joke. Look at this weapon go. Guys, look at the parallax. Are you kidding me? Classic first boss, right? Here we go. I read your book, Rommel. Oh boy. Oh no. One more shot. Oh shit. Out of here, bitch.
Stage clear.
Out of here, you damn right, stage clear. Do you realize you just tuned into the greatest video game program in the history of human civilization? And you better believe that. With a 4K face! We'll see you next time. Guys, Patreons out there. My Patreons are the most abused people on planet Earth. When you sign up to Patreon to support the show, it's like going to a concentration camp. Okay? We cut off the Advices program, didn't tell anybody about it. The Advices program is back. I gotta apologize to the Patreons. I love you guys, and I'm so grateful for the support. But the Advices program is back. Guys, you need Advices? I know you do. I know you do. Everybody needs Advices. So write in. Here's the email address, okay? And we'll solve all your problems just like this. I defy you to show me a peeling label. You want to see the pins? Come on. Looks like somebody hit it with Brasso. Figure, maybe I hear some of your problems and I get a little less depressed about my problems. That's how it works. Yeah, you're a pussy. I don't want to see my wife's cunt twisted to shreds, number one. I gotta have sex with that hole. I mean, what's that? You want to Dremel off your toenails and then run through a pool of witch hazel? What happened to witch hazel? We'll talk about that some other time. Guys, you got big time problems, all right? I'm looking in your living room right now and it's like, whoa, look at all the rings on that coffee table. Did you ever hear of coasters? Crying out loud, get some pledge. Your life is all fucked up. Let's face it. Okay? And you got big time problems. Write me. We're going to solve all your problems. Just like Patreons. I want to thank each and every one of you for standing by me and for supporting the show. We'll see you next time.